This will be attempt 19. See what happens this time around. This is a meeting June the 19th with the city of Dayton.
We don't have the capability to do that yet, but as Carrie said, we're going to be having a new vendor. We've already got a bid, so we hope to have that rectified. So in the meantime, Miss Morgan, who's our supervisor over here, she has you on a reoccurring schedule to mail these out to you. 128%. They're large.
Right. But the issue with that is that the printing on your actual size bill is so light that when you blow it up, all I see is a gray blob on an enlarged bill.
Well, let me ask you first. We sent one to you at the 41. And we sent one in May. Did you not get those?
The only thing, like I said, the name was not proper on my bill. I tried to have it changed
it's
to me 9 months ago. Yeah. So anything that came to my house addressed to Janet, not in my name, gets thrown in the trash or returned to sender.
Oh, okay. So that sounds like maybe why you did, because we definitely sent them.
Because all I got was a normal size bill, and like I say, the printing on that is so light. I can read this with magnifiers from the rehabilitations department at the Goodwill, which I went through to check with visual readers and binoculars and whatnot, what I was able to read. But the rest of that, when you blow that up to like this, to this, it is so distorted and so light in color that it's like.
So you did get the bills, but you couldn't read them, or you probably threw them away because...
If it wasn't addressed to me, it got thrown away.
Well, the account itself is now changed.
Yeah, because I just had that done.
Yeah, because it did say Janet. I just assumed either that was your wife or whatever. I didn't ask that.
We've been separated for a little over a year.
Okay, so I didn't know that, but I mean, we sent it to this address, and so it sounds like even if you got it, you can't read it?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
So the large one Vicky's sending, she can stop that because she can't read it, right? Because she sent one out.
And unless you can darken the print.
Let me show you one. Do you have the last one she sent out like a week ago? Do you have that one?
No, ma'am, I haven't received anything.
I'm going to see if she got a copy, then maybe...
I mean, this here is readable with readers from over to Goodwill. But without the readers and whatnot, I require an 18 font, which is probably not the size of both of these together. And it don't have to be as dark. I mean, from Disability Rights Ohio, factoring, and it's like, I get an 18 font.
Okay, so she just blew it up to 128% when she sent those to you.
Right.
She sent them, from the copier, 128%.
I know. Basically, you're sending me a billboard.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
we're trying to work with you. We don't really quite know.
Sending me a billboard does not change the font size.
Okay, so that doesn't help you.
This office here, I actually gave a copy of a veteran bill so that they could rerun this police report that I got several months ago. That was nowhere near readable, which kept me from filing a tough federal complaint in court against the city of Dayton because I was unable to read it.
Okay, so we apologize. We thought we took care of it by sending you something that was, larger. So I have a reproduction department. What can we ask of them? Because we could take our bill, print it out, and give it to him, but what am I asking him for? What do you need for the bill?
Large to bold print. Bold means dark.
Okay, so bold and dark, but you said 18 font?
18 font.
18
That's
font.
normal for somebody with my visual impairment. I have no sight in the right eye with a +4 cataract in the right. The left eye is 200/20 with glaucoma.
So should
with a detached retina.
Okay, so he needs...
That I can read. So that right there is the only thing I've ever been able to read on a water bill.
Okay, so
It's either past due notice or shut off.
So you can't read this or do?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so this is a copy of what?
Okay. Of what? So she sent that. That's the one she's been
Even in the
sending you.
normal bills you send, yeah, you can see the big bold past due or shut off notice.
Okay.
Oh, but not the actual
No.
information.
Okay.
You can see this.
So you need pretty
That right there is basically an 18 font.
This.
That might be a 20, which, you know, is a little excessive, but 18 is what I can read.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to work on making the whole bill look like the word past
right.
due notice.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what we sent to you, even if you had gotten it, wasn't helpful
No,
to
ma'am.
you. Okay. Well, that's our fault because we thought we were taking care of the problem. But we sent 2 of these out to you just
Right.
to let you know. We sent one in February because I talked a lot to Jason and we had to
Yeah, I
coordinate.
know, because I actually contacted him to get your phone number.
Yeah, because he and I had been working it out the whole time, and so, you know.
He did tell me one thing the other day, that everything is going to be going to paperless billing. Don't you understand that? I'm like, okay, you put yourself in my position. I live on a limited income. I can cover my bills when I get a bill that I can read, and I've got an excellent payment history.
Mm-hmm.
But due to the fact that I'm unable to get a bill from various agencies, I've had bills. Oh, here's a good one. Miami Valley Hospital. They've been told in 2008 that I require large print bills from 2008 to 2011. I got the same type of billing that you have here. And then after raising hell or complaining to an administrator, I actually got me an 18 font bill. And then I received 15 more that went back to the normal type of print. And it's like, come on. You know, it's in your files. It's in every file in Montgomery County because the hospitals are all interconnected. So yeah, it pops up on the screen what I require. And they either ignore it or they just don't give a shit.
Well, for us, we just actually don't do the printing ourselves. It's Workflow One. It's a company that we have
Right.
paid to do that. So, you know, when we ask right now, they don't have the capability to pull out one account out of the whole thing. So
Right.
that's why we're hoping, you know, with our new vendor, that was part of our bid to get help to get that rectified. But today, we have to do it this way where we have you on a setup on her.
I'm probably on a red list every time I walk into.
I mean, she just
every time I walk into a city building, it's like,
Well,
oh hell no, here he comes again.
Well, I was thinking we could talk to John Stoddard to see about that.
Sound like they would have to type. They don't almost have to read.
I know, I don't know.
Type something. I don't know if we could type something or produce something from the computer.
Yeah, I
that
was
we can
wondering if
increase
John was
the-
around just to ask him, but I guess we'll probably have to.
Okay, that was the last bill that I was sent, right? Is that bill estimated or was that an
estimated.
actual read?
I think that's May's bill, isn't it? The one for May.
This is March.
Oh, that was the other one. Okay,
So this is the actual bill date, February the 10th.
Okay, so that was the first one. So that was the first one that we sent to you, and she kept a copy of it. There's another one that she sent for May because I know that.
But there again, like I said, if it wasn't addressed to me, it got trashed.
Okay, well, it sounds like you had some household changes there too.
Yes, ma'am.
But we definitely, we did what,
I mean, you
what
know,
we thought
I done what I
was
needed to
supposed
do. I notified the office here to change, to take that name off.
And we did.
And the lady
So we
was
got-
like, well, it comes current occupant, so why should I bother? Look, get off your lazy ass. And you know, just because you got to do some work manually, come on.
Well, we got it changed now because I made a copy of the bill, so I'm looking at it, and it's definitely changed. So we do want everything to go to 41,
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Nothing has changed, but we just need to get it to bold and dark, pretty much like the past
The past
due,
due notice.
and it needs to be 18 font.
And like I say, I believe that's 20. And 18 is more like the city of Dayton utility billing statement
This.
on the right.
Oh, okay, like this here.
Can you read that?
Yes, ma'am, I can read that from here.
Okay, so 18 font is doable. Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure, so when we ask him.
So like I say, the past due, that's either 18, that's either 20 or 22.
Okay,
The city of Dayton utility billing statement, that is 18 font.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so we need to work at least to that level, if not more.
We might be able to type it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. I think John's going to.
But like I say, due to the billing that you have now, I understand you're changing vendors, that the print itself is so light
Yeah,
that
It
when
is.
when you blow it up to the billboard or do an enlarge on it, it doesn't make the print any darker darker
Okay.
or any bigger. All you see is a gray patch on a piece of big white paper.
Okay. So we need to work on that. I don't have an answer yet because we haven't talked to the guy in downstairs and
Well, at least, at least today I felt that I have got a little more accomplished because I was actually able to meet with you after trying several times, and leaving my phone number downstairs at the glass windows.
Downstairs?
Yes, ma'am. The last time I was here was Wednesday when I went to the commissioner's office to get these in a large print.
Yeah, that's at the window when you came in.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I had to wait because
He was in a meeting that day.
I was, and the reason why I didn't call you back yet, the supervisor that has been mailing these to you just came back today from vacation. You were our conversation this morning,
Well, good.
and we were talking. We actually were talking. I asked her if they had been sent out, and she had said that she did. So we verified, and we probably that conversation went more than 2 hours ago. We were just talking. So yeah, I do know that you had talked to me, but I didn't have an answer for you because I didn't know what she had done or not done.
Okay.
So you just happened to.
Well, now I guess we're on the right page.
Well, and I want you to know, we definitely, when I talked to Jason up there, this is my division manager, and we talked about this, like how we were going to handle it.
Right.
Really, we didn't have a game plan because you're the first person who has really had this,
Since
or let's just say who said something.
Since I've actually been wearing my shirt that's got the Ohio seal and all that crap on it, I've actually wrote Dayton across the center of it, and put prejudice and discrimination down both sides. And I do wear it when I come to deal with agencies and businesses within the county and the city. Because of what I require to maintain my independence, I was sick and tired of being told, well, get somebody to read your mail. My mail is a privacy, just like you got.
Right.
And you have. Would you like me to read your mail, ma'am?
No.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I could ask you the same question, and I imagine your answer would be no also.
I wouldn't even let my husband read mine.